Last we left off with the bronze toads.
Parlez-vous français.
The party had entered the cave of rats underneath the New Republic Tavern and discovered the rats digging tunnels for the New Republic. And Blake, I fucking hate you. And learned the rats are fed whatever, including sometimes people. They saw a rat clops and other variations of the mutated rats within Direwood and heard tall tales from Pettifer of more freaky rat shit in the city and rumors of a rat dragon. They made their way to Shinebright and met with the commander after releasing Wismus from their charge, and Doran spreading tales of Wismus's vanquishing rats. The talk with the commander was mildly helpful. As to begin with, he proved Pettifer right in that the commander is unwilling to change the old Direwood laws and ways, and they also questioned the commander about his relationship with the queen. But he seemed to know nothing, and Bess was unable to read his thoughts. So no suspicions were confirmed or denied. After getting a loose deal from the commander involving a pardon to all New Republic criminals in return for their service guarding the future farmland, the party took Pettifer back the next day to the New Republic to start spreading the word and start recruiting people to leave and join, quote-unquote, the Cloaked Rangers in their endeavors to rebuild and reunite. The party's efforts were quickly halted, however, as while Six was conferring with his friend and pseudo-brother Durathil, the Queen initiated an ambush in an attempt to either kill or capture Pettifer. Doran nearly thwarted the Queen's hasty escape, and the party battled a small group of mercenaries as Alistair leaned back and shouted magical insults at their foes.
Worth it.
Pettifer was lightning bolted and beaten within an inch of his life, but just in the nick of time, Bess banished him away as Six and Doran mopped up the remaining resistance from the mercenaries. One mercenary succumbed to his wounds, and Bess was unable to save him. Another fled. Another was knocked unconscious, but healed by Six with the help of Bess's magic, infused in the ring he wears. And the last and strongest mercenary was taken out of the fight via a combination of spells thrown by Bess and Doran. The heavily armored one left, and the mage that cast lightning bolt at Pettifer and the party was called over by Doran with the promise of a safe place to hide from the Queen, having failed their mission. We will pick up there as Doran begins speaking with the man they had pardoned, and Bess probably begins tending to Pettifer. Six wipes the dust off his shoulders, like a badass, and Alistair enjoys having filled his mocking quota for the day.
True.
So I will take us back to the tavern. What is everyone doing?
I'm totally remembering where we left off last week.
Right, that's what I just told you.
The hand is gone, by the way.
Yes, I was actually just doing that. So, Doran, you were calling over the one remaining mercenary to offer him a safe place or something along those lines, and everybody else had just kind of wrapped up what they were doing during the battle. So, what are you guys doing? Pettifer has gotten up and kind of limped over to a bar stool and sat back, and he kind of leans on the bar, huffing and puffing, bleeding,
Cure
bruised. Okay.
Blowing the whole house down.
Yep.
I'll give him a second level cure wounds.
Okay.
Woo!
He has already been healed once by Alistair. But if you'd like to.
Does he still look hurt?
Oh, yeah.
Then yes, I will still
You got it.
help him.
Oh yeah.
He's not looking great.
Here, I gotta find
Get
what
him
I'm
a
doing.
beverage.
All right, you walk over to the bar and just kind of, yeah, you coolly raise one finger, point it over to Pettifer. Barkeep nods. Doesn't motion for any money, just kind of slides over a drink.
I would telepathically link up to my the barkeep and say, you know about this, buddy?
He kind of narrows his eyes and looks over at you. I have no clue what just happened. But I can surmise Queen probably wanted Pettifer dead.
Well, we kinda got
Or,
that vibe too, but-
come to think of it, maybe captured. I don't know that they were using entirely lethal force.
Sorry, my laptop's fucking going hyperdrive. It's heating up so much from Discord. Sounds like a fucking jet engine.
But he informs you they didn't seem to be using entirely lethal force, so perhaps they were trying to capture him?
Good stage.
Or
Capture.
perhaps it was a scare tactic. I've seen the Queen do a lot of things. Use a lot of tactics. She's smart. Luckily, you guys were here with him. Otherwise, I don't know what would have happened to him.
Yeah, do you think they would have ambushed him still if he was, like, alone? That'd have been like a dick move.
Would have been much more efficient.
Yeah, it's still a dick move, though.
The fact that she initiated the attack while you guys were here. Perhaps it was more of a message than anything. Shame that one had to die for a message.
Yeah, I was kind of shooting
Yep.
for 0 casualties.
Yeah, there is just a dead man lying on the floor.
So is that like our
Um,
job to clean up, or
Yeah, I'd say that out loud. I'd be like, can we throw him in the pit?
Without saying anything in your internal communications, he kind of takes a deep breath, slumps his shoulders a little bit, shrugs.
I look
I
over
don't
at
think
Bess.
that'd be very. Oh yes.
Oh, no, you answered what I was gonna say. It's fine. I was gonna look at you and go, you wanna throw him in the pit?
I don't think that'd be very respect.
It's a burial at sea.
We're not at sea.
I don't know if that qualifies as C.
Does he have anything on him? I mean, they don't have like a symbol or a identification or anything like that. There's nothing on him that really says New Republic, right?
You can make a perception check or an investigation if you'd like to get up close.
Close.
All right, Six will move over to the body and start investigating, looking for any sort of symbol or identifying marks.
Whoops. Wrong button.
And he bends down and cracks open the skull of the corpse.
He's got
He's already dead.
You learn his name was Horse, and you are beating a dead horse. Okay, with a 22 investigation. Six, you move over and start investigating carefully, trying to be somewhat respectful. You do find, on one shoulder, a tattoo you have seen a couple of times around here. This man is heavily tattooed. A tattoo of a crown with the ornamental pieces on top being daggers. You've seen that a couple times, come to think of it, but never thought much of it because a lot of people around here are quite tattooed. Other than that, just in case you're interested, he does have mercenary clothing on, a hand crossbow, and a couple of short swords.
I looked at Alistair and I asked him if his dad knows the symbol on the shoulder there.
I'd look at my dad, considering, he can hear everything still. I just shrug. Say,
Yep.
"No."
Yep, you look over to him and he already begins responding. Queensmen. Those who wish to express their loyalty to the Queen out of fear or respect usually get that tattooed on themselves. As far as I'm aware, she doesn't actually care about it, but they seem to get slightly better treatment from her.
I'd relay that.
Maybe more of a symbol of being willing to work for her directly.
I thought you said more of a simp.
More of a simp. They are all Queen simps.
Yeah, they're all Queen Sims.
Aren't we all?
All right. Well, best. We don't really have a place to dig a hole.
I'm sorry. What?
We don't really have a place to dig a hole. What do you think? What do you think we should do here?
I don't know. Do we know? Was he? Would we have noticed if he was sitting with anyone or by anyone when we'd first come into the tavern?
He was with the other mercenaries.
Who ran away?
There's one still here, currently speaking with Doran.
Why don't we ask that one that's speaking with Doran? They seem to be together before the everything. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll roll it back about a minute. Doran, You call over the mage that you had just battled, and he kind of hesitantly, wounded, looks around, comes over, and just plops on a seat at this table next to you, kind of heaving a little bit.
She's gonna kill you, isn't she?
Absolutely.
Do you know where she can't kill you?
There's nowhere she can't kill me.
With cloaked rangers.
Alistair kind of
Spits out a
nods and
little
goes,
blood.
selling it, I like it.
That's not going to happen.
I can grant you amnesty from all past crimes.
No, you don't understand. It's not that I have an aversion to the Cloaked Rangers, which, to be fair, I do. It's more so that her reach extends beyond them.
So you're saying you're just gonna die?
Probably, unless I run away from here as far and as fast as I can.
No. I think about you and I know that's not gonna save you.
Make a persuasion check.
Sure, I'm nice and cozy in my blanket.
Blake, did my package come?
Yeah.
Yes. I bought a Snuggie.
Those things are.
And it goes along with my Plague Doctor mask.
6 adds. Come on.
To help, and it doesn't hinder, but doesn't help at all.
Can Bess?
Come on.
No. This is while you guys were having the conversation about the body. I rolled it back just a little bit. As you say this, he nods a little bit. Why aren't you killing me?
Honestly, I have no clue who you are. I have no need to kill you. That guy was not meant to die. I point at the dead corpse.
Oof, no, but you don't belong here, do you?
No, I'm Doran.
I'm Zenlith.
Give me, I've been taking notes of names. Give me a second to get my notes. Zenrith, right?
Zanlith with an X.
Zanrith.
No,
Xanax
Lith
it
with an
is.
L. It's in the chat.
Oh,
The spelling's in the chat.
Xanax it is.
From now on,
Thanks,
when I give you a
Claire.
name, I'm just gonna start putting it in the chat now that somebody's taking notes.
Zanrith. I don't want to see you die.
That's funny. Just a moment ago, you were trying to kill me.
No, at no point did I try to kill anyone. I was trying to save that person's life. Complete opposites, life and death. No one was meant to die. Except, no one. You wanted someone to die. We wanted no one to die. And it seems like technically you win because someone died?
Well, we didn't want anyone to die. That wasn't the plan.
You were going to kill someone.
No, we weren't gonna kill anyone.
What was the plan?
Capture Pettifer.
And then what?
The queen does with him what she will.
If he dies, therefore you technically aided in his murder.
If that's the case, it's out of my hands, and I don't really care. I was in
Well-
it for the coin and nothing else. Speaking of, and he extends his hand, and a mage hand appears over by where Six is currently kind of rummaging through the body, checking for those symbols he finds. At Six, you watch a small purse start to be lifted from the body with this mage hand.
I don't do anything with it.
Okay. And it kind of floats back over to this guy, takes it. He's not using it. And he pours it out into his own.
So, here's my counter offer to you. We just saved that man's life, obviously, correct?
Pettifers, yes.
If you hang around us, your life is a little less likely to end.
Listen, I'm all for protection. But I'm not too keen on just extending the duration of my life before my death sentence.
Isn't that what eating breakfast does?
Isn't that literally what life is?
Yeah, Alistair would look at him and kind of be like, "Are you fucking stupid?"
He kind of frowns a little bit. I suppose, in a way.
Do you not like your life? Is that?
Oh, no, I enjoy this thoroughly.
Then,
I enjoyed putting a lightning bolt through his ass. That was good.
so, how about, I think we're trying to stop more people from dying. I think that's our current game plan, right, guys?
We're doing our best.
So, if stopping the queen would save your life and keep him from being attacked again, that might be on our to-do list. I'm not making any promises. I'm saying we are going to try to help you if you want to try to help us.
You're recruiting me.
I wouldn't say that. Mutually beneficial relationship.
What would you have me do? And what's in it for me?
What's in it for you is you're staying alive.
I don't know that you can guarantee that. I don't know that anyone can guarantee that.
A better life and better pizza, Papa John's.
Didn't we just spare his life?
Alistair's like, I'm in.
Bess calls out, didn't we just spare his life?
I just say that out loud.
I suppose that you are, currently. Fine. Fine. If you decided to strike me down now, I probably wouldn't be able to stop you.
Neither would I.
Okay.
Ominous.
That makes me a little uncomfortable, but I'm... he leans over a little bit and presses his hand to his chest, and Bess, you recognize the glow of a cure wounds. A shitty one at that, but a cure wounds nonetheless.
I just go, no, and just immediately
Yeah.
Counterspell it onto yourself. Thanks for the
He
heal,
breathes a
Bob.
sigh. So what? I'm just gonna walk over to the Cloaked Rangers headquarters and say, hey, this guy's with us now.
I mean,
6.
it would work.
The commander has agreed to, yes, forgive and forget any interactions up until this point that may have been negative. He requests essentially a year of helping to guard fields and establishments as they're built. You would be part of a community. You would have food, a
Wait,
place to stay.
you guys are tending fields?
Not us
We
personally. I don't get my hands
No,
dirty.
is there food being made?
That's the game plan.
Well, not yet. We're really working towards that. That's the goal here right now.
I could do with some bread. I'm getting a little tired of rat meat.
When the caravans come through, there's all kinds of treats, delicious foods, and trade that goes on.
Yeah, those have been a little too well guarded for us to raid.
Well, if you're not raiding, you can freely walk up.
Yeah. You don't have to like pay to get in.
He looks around. There are still some people watching. Maybe.
I
I'm
look
getting
over to my
ready
dad.
for this.
And out loud go, was that rat meat?
He lowers his head a little bit. You just see that sly little smile.
You fucker. Later.
He doesn't laugh, but he just kind of looks down. Continues cleaning the same mug he's always cleaning. And smiles a little bit.
So I see him clean that mug. I look at Zamleth and go, I'm so tempted to break that mug. I just want to see what he would do.
He'd probably break you.
I have to read.
That dude is ripped. Have you seen... I wouldn't mess with him.
No, but the thing is, I just have to get away from him, and I can teleport.
That might help.
Why don't
Listen.
you just ask nicely for a mug?
I just want to break that mug because he.
I would like to look at the mug
Uh-huh.
and use prestidigitation to make it dirty as fuck.
So he's sitting here cleaning it. You look over and just kind of haha poof, and it's like filth. It's just covered in filth and dust and grime. And he
I look at him and smirk and I go, do something useful.
hold on. He's kind of absent-mindedly just continues cleaning it. He doesn't even seem to notice. Like he starts getting the grime, but like he doesn't. His nothing changes. He just keeps cleaning it.
I look over and I go, and I cast prestidigitation on top of his to make it even dirtier.
Okay, this time he
Mug.
seems to know. All of a sudden,
It's
it's like covered. It's like somebody just dragged it through mud.
It's like filled with fucking soil.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck?
And he looks at it, looks up, looks around a little bit, sees you two looking over.
I look at the door and I point at him.
He leans over the bar to one of the empty stools and just pours the shit out of it, and then kind of like shakes it out a little bit and just goes back to cleaning it. Like,
I look at Alistair. Go. I hold up one finger. And I point at the mug. I hold up
I
5,
shake my head a bit.
4, 3, 2, and I cast it again.
okay, the mug once again is covered in filth.
Before he casts it, I already have my finger ready and pointing at Dorn, just as in it wasn't me.
Wait, what the fuck?
He's just pointing at
Hold
me.
Rhythm stopped working. There we go. Doran, does a 17 hit your AC?
It will.
Okay. He throws the mug at you.
Okay.
And with a clunk, as you're kind of snickering a little bit, clunk, the mug hits your head. You're gonna take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Roll for mug.
Does the mug break?
No, it's like a wooden mug.
Oh.
So just clunk, you just got clobbered over the head with the wooden mug. It falls to the floor. Clink, 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 clink. And he just kind of crosses his arms and looks over, cocks one eyebrow, and smiles.
I pick up the mug and I walk and dump it into the pit, and then walk back to my seat. I go, and walk and sit back down, and give him a thumbs up and go, "It's clean."
I would run over to watch the mug.
Yeah, it
Fuck
just
is
very
all.
slowly sinks in. He sighs, pulls out another mug that looks relatively clean, starts cleaning it.
I just go, I just didn't want you to have to worry about that one anymore. I'm on your side.
He puts the mug down on the bar, cleans it with one hand, gives you a thumbs up without looking, and then keeps cleaning that one.
I look at Alistair. I think your dad likes me.
Mug shenanigans.
I think your dad likes me.
I don't know. It's
Better.
hard to read him.
I look back. I look at his dad. I swing both ways, and I turn back to Zamlith.
Am I right next to Doran?
No.
I kind of imagine you were
Okay.
over on the bar next to your dad this whole time, but like you're in
Gotcha.
between.
No,
you're-
that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. If I was near him, it would have gone differently.
Zanlith
It would
says
have
to
been a
you,
very harsh exchange of words.
Zanlith says to you, Doran, is this what life is like with the Cloaked Rangers?
No, this is what life is like with me.
And you're offering me protection.
Yes, I mean we protected that guy pretty well. He didn't die.
That's true. But
If he had this conversation, I had no leverage.
we are far from the strongest of the New Republic, and the Queen is far above them.
Yes, but
But
I stopped talking.
but and he's just there, like waiting for a few moments, anticipating
Nori
something.
starts straightening off his pants and shirt and making sure everything looks decent.
See him think for a moment. What do I have to lose? Okay, let's do it. A year of guarding some fields. I can manage that. I assume other than my duties doing that, I'm free to do whatever I'd like.
I mean, yes, don't kill anyone, don't steal from anyone, of course. We're working on loosening the rules. I have said we should just make a new constitution that is written by me. He did not go for that idea.
Step by step.
That's how you walk. So,
I look at Six and I don't encourage him.
so Zanlith, Six over there will walk you through the details. I'm going to look at that pit and not throw anything else in it.
I don't believe you. And he kind of like gets up, cracks his back, and walks over and almost sits in the muddy stool, and then sits back down on the stool next to it. So, Six, I take it. What am I in for?
Hopefully a peaceful afternoon and evening. I kind of go over. what our next few steps entail, including securing farmland and starting a new season of crops. A couple of the little areas that we were looking to expand to that would be more defendable. Honestly, see if he has any input on anything like that. If he has any opinions on what he would do in this situation or anything like that. If he doesn't have anything, that's totally cool. If he does, I would like to take note of those and thank him for his opinions. And then basically describe where we are and who to talk to, and that everything's been agreed with by the commander, and he can stay with us because we'll eventually go back there, or if he wants to head there now, tunnel system, take it to the old Cloak Ranger's headquarters, and then head, what was it, north?
North,
I give him
yeah, like slightly west of north. Yeah.
Yeah, I give him the deets.
Okay. He listens. When you ask for his opinions, basically all he expresses that he thinks this is kind of preposterous, but he has nothing else to lose, so might as well move on to the next chapter. Nod and take that, and he listens the entire time, and eventually, once you finish explaining, well, I'm in no condition to go now, but I'll take the tunnel. I'm gonna have to trust you. Can I get like a letter or something from one of you explaining that I'm good?
Absolutely. Doran, maybe you could whip up some official paperwork that basically has the commander's agreement of 1 year of service, guard service and protection, and a forgiveness of all past crimes, incursions. And then we could all sign it and give it to him.
Do you want it to look like I wrote it, or like the Queen, someone famous wrote it, like the commander wrote it? I can make it look like anyone if I have a sample of the writing.
How about just legibly? How about a slight bit fancy? Can you do fancy?
Make it look like if I wrote it, but I didn't.
Okay, give me a piece of writing from you.
No. You have to imagine how I'd write.
That's not how forgery works. Like, Doran looks like he's actually he doesn't think you guys know what forgery is. He's finally asking about something he knows how to do, and he's like, "I'm willing to help, but you guys have to be." And he's just looking at you like for the first time, like, "You guys are stupid."
I will. Do we have something to write on?
Best I know you do.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
I knew that.
Your backstory?
Oh yeah, I do. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I would say
don't
that there's
forget
like
you can
plenty of room in
vomit
it. You could rip a page out or something, if you'd like.
Cool. I'll rip a page out and just write each of our names down, and then give it to Doran and say, "Go nuts."
Don't dot your eyes with hearts.
Doran, I assume you have a forgery kit and are proficient.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, I figured. I believe that is then a dex check, and you can add your proficiency modifier.
Okay, so that's gonna be +5.
Okay, that's it?
I don't have much for dex.
Oh.
I'm not a dexterous guy.
Huh.
Does
I'm
he
a
get
curious-
any help from us standing around going, no
Okay.
longer elves
You know,
or whatever?
well, if you guys actually want to assist him, what I was going to say is, since you have provided him with materials, like direct materials meant for this to be copied, I will give you advantage on the check. So, just roll 2d20 plus 5. We'll take the higher. Okay. And so, 21, not bad. Who are you trying to replicate? Are you trying to...
I'm taking what Bess has written, and I'm writing the contract that Six said as if Bess had written it.
Okay.
Wrote?
As you finish up, Zanlith kind of watches. Yo, what's up, Spider Knight? Zanlith kind of watches, and by the time you finish, he looks over. Why didn't you just have her write it?
I look at him, and I would like to put my fingers at his lips and go, shh.
He kind of leans back a bit.
Bess is gonna cross her arms and shake her head at him while Doran is doing that.
Cross your arms and
6 is just going to smile and nod.
This seems very inefficient. Well, regardless, I'll take it. Thank you. So it basically details the agreement, and is kind of like a rite of not a rite of passage,
Contract.
A writ of conduct.
a writ of conduct. Sure, like a safe passage into the Cloaked Rangers. It is okay. Detailing. With a 21, it looks pretty damn official, actually. He even like kind of added like the Direwood crest at the top right, and which I don't know if I've shown you guys. I have like a rough sketch. I've used my drawing pad to do. It's really flimsy, but like it gets the general idea. No, well,
Nicely done, Doran.
yeah, but I have that I could show you. But
Please do.
yeah, it looks rather official. It's nice, and he takes it, and I imagine there's a line on the bottom for him to sign for the year thing.
Yeah.
And he will take your writing utensil, and he'll look around. Not how I expected my day to go. He signs it, gives you
It's
back.
better than dying.
Yeah, he takes it. I guess I'll.
Oh, just so you know, they're at Shinebright Manor now. So don't take the punt
Yeah.
to the old headquarters.
Right,
That's
head north.
That's a lot more walking out in the open.
Right. Yeah, I'll take the tunnel to the old Cloaked Rangers headquarters, which is apparently complete now. That's interesting. And I'll head north and slightly west. And I believe I know where the old Shinebright Manor is. Can they
Are you
all
going
really
to be
fit in there?
comfortable traveling alone?
I'll camp out in the tunnels for a day. He looks around. I don't think the queen will find me there just yet. Unless she's listening right now, in which case, oh god. I think I'll be fine. I can defend myself from one thug or two.
I have a question for the DM.
Go ahead.
Does the body on the floor, is it the same race as Pettifer?
They are both human.
Do they look anywhere near similar?
In that they are both human.
That's it. That's as far as they're.
The dead guy is much more fit, slightly darker skin.
If I were to, let's say, make it look like Pettifer had died in the battle using that corpse as my canvas, is it possible?
And I'm sorry, you're going to change his appearance how?
I will. I'm going to figure that out in a second.
Okay,
If it's
but
not
you're wondering
possible-
if it's possible.
Is there enough similarities that I think it's possible?
Given
If
that they're
they're-
both humans, they're not quite the same size. To make it genuinely convincing, it would be quite difficult. But you could certainly try. This is not out of the question. Yeah.
I kind of start thinking. I look at Zamlith. Hey, Zamlith. Do you think we could burn this corpse up enough with lightning bolts and other spells to make it look as though Pettifer had died in battle?
But they know he didn't.
Oh shit, we let one guy go. Yeah, never mind.
You did let him go, but you didn't. As far as the queen is concerned, he looks around at some of the people still kind of looking. If they keep their mouths shut, I'm dead. So maybe I
could-
finish the job. Well, no, I wouldn't have finished the job. We weren't meant to kill him.
Okay, I look at that guy, and I look at him.
Yeah.
I look back at that guy, look back at him. Do they look similar?
Again, they're both human. You could try. It would be difficult, but you could try.
Hey, Zanlith,
Hmm.
what if you died in this battle? And I point at the body.
He smiles a little bit. Now you're talking my language.
Won't
Let's do it.
anybody miss this guy?
We're
That's not-
mercenaries. We're New
But that's-
Republic mercenaries. He probably had a few friends. I didn't know him that well. People die here all the time.
Did he have a name?
I didn't know it. He was just mercenary number 3 to me.
How many people are still around?
There's a couple of drow down here where I'm pinging at a table. Other than that, there are people on the second floor kind of looking down from the railings.
About 10 people?
Roughly.
Okay, I will hand my paint supply to Zanlith and go, You start working on this, make it look like he died from fire or something. I have a lot of spells. I'm gonna go start bribing people.
That might work. He gets to work. You can see him. He takes the supplies and starts trying his best to make this person look like him. You can see he's using fire to mess up some of the facial features. It's kind of grim and morbid, actually. Not a pleasant sight to watch, but he will make a roll to attempt to make it look more like him, or like it could feasibly be him. And you're going to start bribing people.
I will start with the barkeep. I will hand him 1 platinum and go, make sure people know Zanlith died here today.
He takes the platinum, looks over at Alistair, shakes his head, hands it back to you.
I grab it. Okay. And then there's 10 people here.
About. Yeah. Actually, exactly. Yes.
Okay. At 5 gold apiece, I would like to offer him, telling him Zanlith died here today.
Okay. Roll. You know what? Roll persuasion with advantage. And also, while he's doing that, I did get. This is the kind of rough first sketch of the Direwood crest.
Ooh.
That Doran probably added to the top right of that document.
Is there a pineapple coming out the top?
Yep.
I like the
Yep.
purple.
100%.
I like the purple.
Supposed to be a crown.
me too.
But yeah. it's a pineapple crest. Apparently.
The crest.
I didn't think of that. Thanks.
Is it supposed to be a crown?
Yeah, it's a crown.
Okay.
This is
Pineapple crest with a big black D.
yeah, pretty much.
Well, you
And
can't say
arrows
that
and
on
a
stream,
sword
buddy.
and a magic staff and all that.
I love it. I think it looks really cool, man.
Yeah, I might commission
left.
Charlie at some point. Yeah, sorry, I dropped a dice. Well, I might pay Charlie $10 to make it a bit more proper at some point. Be cool. But anyway,
I like it.
What I could do is the next character that I get done with my artist that's done my 2 pieces, I could have him put that crest on somewhere, and then you'd get it for free.
that'd be sick. So 50 gold, 23. You guys, if anyone was paying attention, would see Doran behave in a different way than what you've seen before. You see his personality shift, and all of a sudden, it's like he's been down here for a year. He knows how this shit goes, and he kind of just quietly goes around. Some people, he reads them. Some people, he kind of just looks over, nods, hands them the gold. They nod. Other people, he has to whisper to a little bit. And then, but it worked. Everybody takes the 5 gold and agrees.
All right.
So
I can
50
come
gold,
back.
you've bribed him.
Doran, where's my 5 gold?
I squint at him and I'll hand him 5 gold. Without
The secret's
hesitation,
safe with me.
I nod. I look at Zanlith. You're also gonna have to change your own appearance.
That I can do. Not comfortably, but I can do. And actually, we'll have him roll. You come back, and the body is now disfigured. Like he's managed to kind of change the skin tone, and it's disfigured enough that you like can't really tell who it is. And he's altered it enough that upon a glance, you could believe it was him. But if you inspected very closely, it wouldn't hold up too long. He says, it'll have to do.
What if we threw a couple chairs in the pit and draped the body over it so it slowly sinks over the next few hours, but the next few people that come in, they're like, oh, damn, yeah, it's totally him in that hole.
Fine.
Shit,
That's a
there you
good
go.
idea.
Drowning.
In your head, Alistair, your father says, maybe that plan, but without the chairs.
He says it would be an awesome plan.
All right.
But without as many chairs as you were thinking.
You can see he was like gearing up to throw a mug at you, and then slowly lowers it.
But still a chair.
He just takes one of his dirty rags and kind of like flaps it at you. I just fucking hit my hand on my mic arm. Ow. But he just kind of.
As it flies near me, I press the digitation it clean.
Okay, so you get kind of like gently thwapped on the forehead with a clean rag. He looks down at it, and your head. Oh well, thank you. And then goes back to cleaning the mug. So are you guys gonna throw the body in there?
We're going to try to, make it so that it will sink slowly. over the next few hours, so that people can, as they come in, go, oh shit,
Okay.
watch
You-
out.
Yeah, you move over. You guys move the body over and kind of put it in feet first, so that as it slowly dissolves, the body will slump in. Should take some time. It's gruesome. It's grim.
Alright.
This whole thing is like really, because the body's disfigured now, and it's just it's not
Kinda
fun.
yucky.
Kind of yucky. Kind of icky. No. But job is done.
I look at Xanath and go, so, hopefully this means you don't get hunted.
Oh, I will be.
Oh?
If when they find the body,
Oh.
if they inspect it too closely, they'll know. But they might not know where I went, since you have bribed everybody here. Thank you very much for that. I owe you, I think, a fair amount of gold.
We're gonna come back and everybody in the bar is gonna be dead because she actually heard us bribe everybody. The pit is just filled.
Oh no!
But this will certainly have bought me enough time to get there. So, for not killing me during the battle and for saving my life, hopefully afterward, I'm in your guys' debt.
Do you need a new name?
If I need one, I'll come up with it.
I was gonna suggest Tad.
Ted?
Tad with an A.
Tad.
It's more classy than Ted.
Thanks. I'll consider it. And he kind of gets up. Oh. Well, I'm off then. He walks around the bar.
Godspeed, Ted.
And he kind of does like a small salute. Ted out. And he walks through the door and heads down the stairs. And with that, Ted/Zanlith is out of the picture.
I turned his door and I go, damn, Ted talks.
At this point, as you guys are kind of gathering yourselves, Pettifer, who has been catching his breath, looks around. Thank you all for that. I think maybe I should go with him.
Oh yes, 100%. You're not safe here.
Wanted to help spread the word of the commander's deal, but I have a feeling if anybody new enters the tavern that hasn't already been bribed, my location will be given away as well, and I am very scared. That was terrifying. I'm not much of a fighter. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye now.
Shall we? Let's whip him up some paperwork real quick there, Doran.
Okay.
Is
I'll
the
just-
paperwork really necessary for me? I've already been there.
Yes, very necessary.
I will quickly just write up my own with my own handwriting.
Okay, you've done it once before. It's not quite as clean, but it's, it's similar. You've done it once.
Cool.
You know what you're doing. He looks down at
now
it.
at least they both have something similar.
He looks down at it. Fine. And you see him like scribble his name. It's loosely his name. It's a signature. It would work in the banking world.
Doesn't like anything work in the banking world.
Not if we cross-reference the. Never mind.
Glad that gave Clara
Bank
a tickle.
nerd. Bank nerd.
Bank nerd alert. Bank
That's
nerd
what
alert.
I did that today.
Nerd.
because-
You're a
Nerd.
nerd.
Nerd. Anyway,
Guys, I had the worst day at work today.
he scribbles it.
I'm just gonna leave that there.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was bad enough that instead of going and cutting Blake's hair, Clara was like, I need to stop and get alcohol. And she doesn't do that very often. So, Pettifer takes it, sighs. I suppose thank you all again for saving my life. And he looks to you, Bess. Good timing.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I don't know
I mean,
where you
you're
sent me.
welcome.
It wasn't entirely pleasant, but if you hadn't...
Wait, it wasn't pleasant?
No, I mean, it wasn't unpleasant. It was strange.
You'll have to tell me more about that later.
Do you not know what you did to me?
I totally know. You
Oh.
gotta get going. You
Yeah,
gotta catch
okay,
up to me.
okay. He kind of scrambles over the bar. And and Alistair's father just...
Real quick before he leaves, I point to my shoulder and I ask him if he has one of those tattoos.
Gods, no.
All right,
Not at all.
You might need to change your name too. Bye, Peter.
Honestly, I
Catch
don't hate
up with
that.
Tad.
Peter Pettigrew, Peter Pettifer.
I would
Peter
say that
Pan-
perhaps if I changed my name from Pettifer to Peter, I'd stop getting pedophile jokes, but pedophile is equally as...
Bye now.
Right. Thank you.
Touch Peters.
Yeah, he walks
Oh,
through
that's
the
not
door.
bitter.
You see him kind of hustle a little bit, presumably or ostensibly, to catch up with Zanlith slash
Tad.
Tad, I'm sorry. And with that, it is just you guys. And as you are settling, what is your next move?
Before we move on at all, I want to cast sending to the commander to let him know that we're giving people official paperwork so he knows.
At least temporary official.
25 words. What are you saying?
Oh.
Hello, Commander. It's me, Bess. How are you? We're giving friends official-ish. Is official-ish one word?
I'll let it be one word. Official
Paperwork.
-ish.
So, if new people arrive, they're
They
okay.
good.
Okay.
And I'd like you to meet my friend, Mr. Steve's okay. He got stabbed, but he's healed up right now. We're camped out by the river. Thanks. That's one word.
All of those words had hyphens in between them. Bess, you get the reply. Well done. How many?
I
Two.
send back to him two.
So
What a
far.
way-
Two so far. Smiley
Okay.
face emoji.
Thank you. If we see anybody else with the documents, we'll be sure to
Count
let
for
them
20
in.
words.
Well done. Good work.
Well done, good work, everyone.
6 smiles.
Bess applauds us. That's Bess.
Right. As you guys are having your minor celebration of the commander giving you a small compliment on your work, Durathil descends the steps and from across the tavern calls out, "That was quite the show. Well done."
I can't believe Zanlith died.
He looks over. "Yes, what a shame. He was a very good friend of mine. I knew him many years.
His
I,
favorite color was chartreuse.
I will. I don't remember exactly what happened to him, but I think the bronze toads had something to do with it. They dispatched of him very quickly. Very good."
I hand him the 5 gold that I stole essentially from Doran, and I say, yeah, he left you this in his will pocket.
His will pocket. Essential for every D&D adventurer, a will
Did I-
pocket.
Okay, did I already pay Durathil?
No.
Okay,
Otherwise, I would have made 11.
okay.
Durathil was nowhere to be seen during that. You don't know how he was watching. But he takes a gold, he smiles. "Quite the shame, but I will honor his wishes." He takes it. Now.
Uh,
Oh, go ahead.
Excuse me while I look up what color chartreuse is. I'm sorry, that's an ugly color.
2 things. First of all, I would like to attempt to, if not possible, I totally get it, glance towards the shoulder area and see if I can see without asking or like lifting up a shirt sleeve if Durathil may or may not have a queen tattoo. Little Freddie Mercury.
At a glance, there are tattoos on... he has one tattoo on his left shoulder, but there's enough fur covering it that you can't quite tell.
That's right, and his change as well, right?
What's that?
Don't his tattoos change
Yes.
a little?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then my other question would be, shirt. I forgot.
Shirt.
I
okay.
would definitely mention, at any time he is more than welcome at the new town center there that we're in need of. Shine bright. That we're in need of good strong men for defense and yeah.
I haven't had too many run-ins with the Cloaked Rangers. I do believe if I came into town and was fresh to Direwood, perhaps I wouldn't need to give up a year of servitude. But I appreciate the offer. When the tides shift in favor of the Cloaked Rangers, you will find me there. For now, I will remain here. However, I have been thinking a little bit about your endeavors. He looks around. Perhaps all of you would like to speak with me privately. I have a couple of ideas. Because I wouldn't mind a shift of pace around here.
Or we can just whisper really softly.
We could whisper very softly. You have
I
already
tell
described
Beth, like, I'm
everything.
gonna go. I can whisper so quiet, nobody else can hear me.
He whispers back
Six.
in your head. So can I, apparently.
I
Six
pull out-
Six looks very intently at everyone and goes,
Dorothil gets a little chuckle out of this. Come with me. And he turns around and starts heading up the stairs.
I look at Six as we walk. I thought the whispering was a good idea. I just keep on walking.
You all follow him back to the familiar room with just a table and some chairs. And he leans against the back wall. Would one of you like to make sure that door is secure?
I set the immovable rod up to it and click it into place.
Nice.
That will do. That will do indeed. Now, I have a couple of ideas. Because I would like to see a change of pace around here. I'm getting a little bit old for this whole adventuring thing. First,
You don't look old.
You don't look a day over 50.
he squints at you. I'll remember that.
I give him a smile and a wink.
Now, as for the rats, that is a problem we can all agree on being a problem. I have one crazy idea that I don't know if you would like, but
Burn the entire city.
how familiar are you? Well, that is one solution. They are quite flammable, I have discovered. How familiar are you all with the tunnels under here? I know you came in through them, but have you traversed them very much?
Not really.
No.
There are tunnels.
We have a map that shows some tunnel areas and whatnot.
Excellent. Are you familiar with the tunnel that has been blocked off?
No, but we lied and said we did. Or did do.
So you've seen it.
It's blocked
We've
off.
seen it. We passed it.
Passed
we
by
were
it,
not
or-
told what was. Yes, we passed by it.
Okay, good. I suppose if you didn't, if you went through it, you would be dead right now.
What's
I
in the
have-
tunnel?
So
Cats are quite curious. I am quite curious. So, I snuck
You a
in.
cat? Okay.
I snuck in, and I took a peek. I was wondering what could be so dangerous even the queen would warn her people of it. And my god, is it terrifying.
What is it?
I don't know what I saw. But
Three
it left
big
me with
buff
this,
men
and
flexing.
he lifts his arm and shows a particularly long scar that runs across his forearm.
Killer man.
It was too dark for me to see, even with my enhanced sight, what exactly struck me. But it was big, it was scary, it was mad.
Did it have a lot of legs?
It sounded like it had a lot of something.
Was it a
is
rat?
there any chance? Yeah, it was a rat dragon.
It didn't sound like a dragon. It sounded more like a giant insect or
Giant.
something.
Oh,
A giant. One singular.
Whatever struck my
Uh,
arm, it was like pincers. It was very, very large pincers. I got out of there very quickly.
How quickly?
did you notice any poison effect or anything that way?
Let me think about this for a moment.
As I look up my notes. There.
Good
I
question.
checked my diary.
No, there was no poison.
Did you notice any odd smells while you were down there? Anything distinctive?
It smelled like blood, which I assume would be the people who discovered that that passage was not safe.
But whatever is down there has not attempted to escape this way. Is that correct?
So
From
far.
tunnels.
They tried to block
Okay.
it off with various barricades, but to be honest, I don't know how effective that would be. I have steered
Well,
clear of it entirely. But my idea,
Yes.
since there is nothing really stopping it, kind of looks around. What if we let it out on the city? Seems much more. I like the odds of taking on one giant enemy greater than I like the odds of taking on 1,000 small ones. Yes?
I don't see any way this plan could go wrong.
I know it's a bit crazy, but I was thinking. I'm
I'm
getting
all
a
in.
little tired of the rats myself. Just a
I-
thought.
Perhaps.
I don't need to hear anymore. I'm all in.
Well, we can't. We were just saying that we don't want more people to die. Am I correct?
Oh, so a few new Republicans would certainly die.
Yeah, but we also don't want to endanger our friends at Shinebright or our new friends here.
Right, there is no telling where it would go once you let it out, but if you found some way to confine it within the city limits, give it a week, I'd be willing to bet that most of the rats would be gone. Either that, or a large portion of them would be gone, and the creature would be gone, and it would be a much easier fight. Just an idea.
Interesting.
A crazy idea, I know, but an idea.
At the very least, perhaps some investigation as to what the creature is could tell us whether or not that would be a fantastic or a foolish idea.
I am not willing to go back there again, but if you would like to, it's all yours.
I'm game.
Now, my second idea, and this one might be a bit more. The rewards, a bit more feasible. How familiar are you all with the Mages Guild?
I wouldn't say intimately, but
I have no clue what that is.
Doran, you would have heard of it in your travels. You would be aware of them. Unless you're just lying for the sake of lying.
Doran lies for the sake of lying.
Okay.
Consistently.
Bess would visibly
Uh.
stiffen, but not say anything.
we have some affiliation.
Excellent. Well, how familiar are you with the Mages Guild Tower just outside the city?
Quite.
Good, good. I heard you did some work there. I assumed.
Indeed.
Nice to confirm that rumor. Now, I happen to be aware of a certain passage and of a certain legend. Now, this one is also not entirely concrete, but if it turns out to be true, which I believe it is, the rewards could be most substantial. There's
It
an
doesn't
old...
have anything to do with a talking lighthouse, does it?
Not as far as I'm aware, but to be honest, fuck it, maybe. It's the Mages Guild. They do crazy shit.
Agreed.
What I am talking about, however, is an old, forgotten library beneath the confines of that tower. Supposedly, it lies beneath there, and there once was a main entrance. Wherever that is lost to the Mages Guild. Perhaps you could find out from them if you do in fact have some contacts. If not, however, I do know of a dangerous but direct route, supposedly to this library. What is left in it, who knows? But perhaps you could find some interesting things there to help you with your whatever you're doing.
I would be happy to hear about that.
I can tell you for sure, there are still old Mages Guild defenses within this. I believe it used to be an emergency exit from
It's
the
another tunnel?
of sorts. I'd call it more of a labyrinth with very strange sights within it. Who knows what they were doing down there, but I do know their old defenses are still active. And if you use this passage, you're going to have to fight your way into... Well, probably going to have to fight your way into the library. If it exists. If it exists.
I kind of like the sound of that. Can you mark them on our maps here?
Oh, I'd be glad to show you. In return
Oh,
for a favor.
absolutely. Of course, brother.
Now, this favor, to be honest, I don't know what it is yet, but it's good to have favors to call in. I show you where this is. When I need help, I get a hold of you. Does that sound like a deal?
It does, as long as the favor is within reason, of course.
Oh, I wouldn't ask you anything too dangerous. Not something that would kill more than one of you.
We don't kill children. That's
Is
a
that
rule.
your rule? Fair enough. I have no
I'm
need
sure
for
that's
that.
all of our rules.
I think that's a
yeah.
good rule.
I am not asking for anything heinous. I am simply saying I have nothing I need right now. Perhaps in the future I might need something.
Fine,
That is
I'll
all.
give you a
Of course.
foot rub. I'll give you a foot rub. I understand.
That might be a part of it. That sounds pretty good.
I never
Of
done it
course,
before.
brother.
So, I can show you it on the map, but I think it might be easier for me to show you in person. It is quite well hidden.
Well, I turn to my group here. That honestly, at the moment, probably sounds the most promising to me. What do you guys think? I wouldn't mind having a look at this creature down this tunnel, if for no other reason than we know it's not going to sneak up on us at the very end after we're all going, yay! The world is a happy place now.
Oh, it will
You know.
sneak up on you. It burrows through the tunnels.
Oh, yeah.
And
so then
that
why did
is
they
frightening.
block off?
What,
Never
Bess?
Well,
mind.
that would have been at that point.
What, Bess?
Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry, but that was my fault. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm not. How dare you
Okay.
assume my goodness?
Discord delay is
Ma-
difficult.
My vote is to release the giant monster onto the city.
Okay, we don't
Thank
know
you,
what the
Doran.
giant monster is yet.
That,
If we're putting,
and to
if
be
we're putting it
honest-
to a vote,
You guys do whatever you'd like. But to be honest, if there are... Who knows what's in that old library? If there is something that could help you with this beast, perhaps that would be a good first step if you can make it to this library, if it exists. I believe it
I am-
exists, given the Mages Guild defenses that I ran into in the emergency tunnel.
I love a good labyrinth. That's something you guys don't know about me. So
that
That's,
sounded a little more Jason than 6.
I'm
Jason's life
you know,
goal.
we currently have Durathil's help. I'm sure we could take that tunnel on our own there, Doran. Why don't we let Durathil lead us to the spot and see if we can find anything out, and then come back and unleash some havoc of some sort. Not necessarily a creature. What?
I just have a tendency to like to see the sun.
I understand.
To be
how
fair,
about we
in
go at night?
neither of these plans do you see the sun.
Yes, but one of them we just get the monster out and run for our lives, and then it solves itself.
I'll be honest, that is not the best plan. If you're going to tackle that idea, which I presented as a crazy idea, because it is, you might want to think of some sort of plan first.
Which is why, Doran, we need to go to the library to find some information.
Again,
We'll go-
do what
we'll
you
go
will.
We'll go at sundown precisely. That gives us like 10, 12 hours of good, sun goes down early around here.
I look at the ceiling and go, yeah.
If it entices you anymore, there are many strange environments and sites in this labyrinth, if we're calling it that. I guess I called it that. It is sort of a labyrinth.
You
It
did
does
call
sound
it
it does sound kind of fun, Doran.
To be
Hmm.
honest, I was enjoying myself until I activated the Mages Guild defenses.
Alright,
See?
you know what? Fuck it. Let's go to the library. But, if there's anything cool, I get first dibs.
Alistair?
I'm always down for a romp in a library.
Ew, stinky! Stinky, ew, stink! Gross,
Someone called
stinky,
you
gross,
stinky.
ew!
It's my favorite! Tell her I love her!
Stinky!
I love
What's
her!
happening?
Tell her I
Says that
love
she loves
her!
you.
Guys,
She says
look,
that she loves you.
Milloran steps
And-
into the tavern.
And she also says, fuck you to Holden.
Yeah. As Millerin steps
Good.
into the tavern, she dies.
Oh, you're dead.
She takes the remaining damage from that fight,
Right, Chris.
instantly knocking her out.
Jason
she
says
completely
hi.
misses the pit and steps directly into it, melting instantly.
So,
Ooh,
with the information you
yes.
have, what will you guys do?
I think we're going to the library on the condition I
best-
have gifts.
Library sound like a good idea.
Better than unleashing a monster.
Agreed.
And I do like a good library.
I think we all do. It's a happening place. All right, here we go.
I still have first dibs on cool things, right?
As necessary, yes. I mean, absolutely. Yep. We will share the spoils as always.
I just realized there's actually one thing I forgot to open before we started, and that is my calendar where I keep the time. So let me pull that up real quick for you guys so I can tell you actually what time it is now.
Is
Time
it
for you to get a watch.
Oh,
one Tuesday at 13 o'clock
Something like that. Let's see here.
in the
Save and
month of
store.
January?
All right. Well, and in case
The
anyone
year
is
of our
actually
Lord
curious,
4.
in case anyone
Jason,
is
can-
actually curious,
Can you get a pen, Mike,
Yes.
and just have it record all the time and then mail it to me?
Oh man, I don't know if that's a good idea.
It is.
No, I could be in a completely depressed state, crying in my fucking bed, curled into the fetal position. I'd just click the pen, and then the world would righteous itself.
I mean, occasionally you would get the exact sound of what you were doing coming back to you, so I don't know if that would help.
Dude, then I'd
but-
have a friend to sob with.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Hey man, give me a call anytime. I'm down for a good sob.
I do
Oh my
have
Alright.
God. In case anyone's curious, it is the second Arin of Celestal, meaning it is the second to last month of the calendar. You're 7 days in to the second to last month of the calendar. It is currently about 5 p.m.
And at the sort of the end of this calendar, can we kind of expect similar to the end of our calendar as far as like weather and the temperature and stuff like that? Are we approaching winterish? Are we in winter right now?
Right now, okay, I I have the map for all of Fierce Reach, which is the continent you guys are on. You are in a place where the weather doesn't shift that much. You are actually, I think I've mentioned this only a couple times offhandedly. You guys are actually not super far from the coast of the continent.
Okay.
So it stays relatively consistent. Because you're kind of, anyway.
Got it.
Weather and the actual calendar, all of these things will come more into play in the next campaign, as I have it finalized for you guys. And when I say it is the second Arin of Celestal, which I might change to be more easy to read, this was just for my sake, you guys can actually keep track. This will come into the second campaign. But for now, it is 4 p.m., and you can be quite certain that the weather doesn't drastically change that much in Direwood.
Cool.
That's all.
Chances of you winning drastic go down.
What's the temperature normally like?
Normally in Direwood is anywhere between 60 and 80 degrees, especially right now. Very, very, very cloudy, so I'm usually closer to that lower end of the spectrum, and very rainy. So
it's Seattle.
it's like a tiny. It's Seattle weather. It's Seattle weather, typically.
It's really nice right now.
Not a cloud in the sky.
Seattle, but more clouds. that's what Direwood is.
I just got a Steam email for
So
a
you mean
soccer
Britain?
coach manager game that I could buy for $35.
Epic.
Good.
So,
Dr.
if that changes your guys' decision at all, it is around 5 p.m.
No, I mean, sun's going down. Doran was concerned about going inside while the sun was up, so I said we do it.
Thurthan,
Yes.
my compatriot.
Sure.
Your stream is subpar bit.
How long is this
Sorry, Scooter subbed and called my stream subpar. What were you saying?
I mean, they've got a point.
Keep it up, Scooter.
How long of a travel is this?
If you would like, I can show you on the map approximately where this is.
Well, you've been there, right?
Yes.
How long did it take you to get there?
From here, it is probably a 5-hour journey.
Oh, I just wanted to know if I can sleep before we head off, as I feel a little drained on Magic.
I'm not positive staying around here at this precise moment is the best thing that we can do. What if we had?
Rats.
To be fair,
What
if we head out now, we can arrive around it just around when the sun sets if we keep a quick pace.
We can take a rest at the outside of the cave. What do you think, Dorn?
Sure. I don't want to go in a place where I could die without my full abilities. You know,
Gotcha. Understood.
as it would be. I don't want to die.
Indeed. Just mimic your sentiment, Dorn.
Seems on my list of things not to do. Just die. Right after,
Good.
I
after
personally
bathing an orc.
am feeling pretty good about my magic points right now.
Okay. So if we walk out, take a rest when we get there, I think that'd be a great plan. Yes.
Phenomenal.
Fair enough.
Let's do it.
In
Phenomenal.
return for a favor, I will bring you there now. And you guys walk out. Make your way back up to the front entrance, so to speak, of the... Or actually, no. Hold on. Durathil would know.
Can I wave goodbye to
Azko.
Alistair's
Oof.
dad?
Yeah, and he'll give you a nod.
Yay.
Hey, Alistair.
Actually...
Is your dad tatted up?
I don't know.
If he is,
Oh.
it is hidden under his clothing.
Alistair's dead. Do you have any tattoos?
He touches his nose twice.
I look
Yeah.
in real close and I go, "It's small."
I
Where?
believe he has a pelvic piece. I nod and walk out. Durathil.
All right.
Away we go.
Right. So I will actually show you on the hand-drawn map you guys have. Durathil will point out actually it would be better as this tunnel is nearly complete for you guys to take the path that branches toward the New Republic or the old Mages Guild Tower, now the New Republic Tower, as he calls it. If you go there, you will exit somewhere around the tower, and he will be able to bring you there from there. So you guys head actually
Oof.
behind the bar and head back down into the tunnels, making your way through the musky,
Downtown.
dank tunnels being dug by rats. This time taking a left or a right rather than going forward. Making your way through this tunnel. It takes a few hours of going through the tunnel, actually. Is there anything you guys would like to talk about or do on your way there?
I tell Durathil that we have encountered a ratclops. I'm hoping for a unirat,
What would that be?
which
A
would
rat
be a
with
rat with a horn.
Oh,
Yeah, just like
I
a
thought-
rat
I thought you meant
narwhal.
a rat with like a really bushy unibrow.
I mean,
I
I
thought you
think
meant-
we saw one of those too.
Probably.
Yes, Bess?
Never mind. I'm sorry.
Nah.
All right, fast tracking it.
God screams from the
Yeah.
sky.
I look at Durathil. What do you think a rat would look like if we shaved it completely?
Disgusting, probably.
Oh,
Alistair looks at Doran after he says it and
Cold.
goes, "Shut up."
He looks back at Alistair and goes,
I mean, if we shaved it completely except for just above its head, we could give it a unibrow.
"That sounds like a fun idea. Let's keep that
If
on the
you-
table."
We'll put that in our
If you
back
shave
pockets.
it, everything but the top of its head, you can have it keep a little hat on.
Oh,
I like that idea as well.
that's
It's gonna have a
fantastic.
hat and a unibrow.
Well, keep that in mind if one of our rat bros passes out early. It's like a frat bro. Sorry.
You guys, on this note, continue through the passage and exit just as the sun is finally setting. You exit relatively near the Mages Guild Tower. I'll actually bring us to the proper map.
Let it be known that there's never a moment of silence as Doran can't stand it. So he's constantly filling it with whatever he can think of the second people stop talking.
So you guys exit around just outside the wall around that purple circle near the Mages Guild Tower. And
This
Durathil...
purple circle?
Yes, that purple circle.
Okay.
And Durathil takes you over to the lake to the west on this new purple oval thing. brings you over to a small area, a small section of rocks where it appears there could be maybe small caves or other natural formations around the lake, and brings you to a large stone that seems slightly out of place, as if somebody picked it up and carried it like 10 feet away from where the rest of the rock formations are, and he just pushes it over, and a hatch is revealed.
Six is a little giddy.
Ooh, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
This is where you will
There's a
find your
difference
entrance.
between a cave and a tunnel, and Six likes caves.
It is a collection of caves, and I will warn you, there is a lot of magic down there.
Is that a threat or a promise?
That
You
is
have my interest.
a promise of fun, a threat of extreme danger, and confusion.
Oh,
I
joy.
feel like both of those could be promises.
Anyway, I will collect my favor when I need it. For now, good night. I'm going to head back to the New Republic. Keep an eye on things. See how your little situation pans out.
Good night, fair sir. Thank you.
Good luck down
no.
there. Please,
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. do not die down there. Good luck.
We will absolutely do our best. I
Yeah.
promise you that.
And with that, Direwood takes his leave, and you guys are stood around a half-revealed hatch that leads into the ground.
Yes. Six would like to use his dark vision and kind of take a moment, acclimate here inside, and just make sure there's nothing that's gonna like cut his head off.
When you, well, actually, so you move the rock all the way off. You open the hatch to peer inside.
Yes. Yes.
Rather than seeing like a dark cave, what you see is a semi-translucent. It looks like there would be like maybe a hole or something under there, but there's like a semi-translucent light, as if there's like a wall of light that is rippling like water just beneath the surface of the hatch,
Interesting.
glowing
Alright.
very slightly.
Like a blue?
It is octarine, shifting of many colors.
Oh,
Not chartreuse.
Six is excited.
Which you would recognize as the color of magic.
Color of magic. Can anyone, identify this?
I can.
Nice.
That might help.
I was lying. I can't.
Oh.
I just wanted a few useful. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry too much about it.
I wasn't.
All right. Suggestions?
I touch it.
You touch it,
I want to touch it.
Dorn's gone.
Oh.
I close the hatch. Well, guys, mission accomplished.
Oh.
No, I open the hatch back up.
I'm back with my arms crossed, looking very cross about you.
Nice.
Doran,
I
you would have
guess
the
who's
opportunity
next?
to come back out if you wanted.
Oh,
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm just waiting.
So we're doing this?
I think
say
we are.
reaching and touching it.
Okay, so we're doing this. She's gone.
Elster?
As one of my friends from a younger age once said, "Hasta la vista," and I touched the thing.
Also gone, and 60 are left there alone by the hatch.
Not again.
Six closes the hatch and goes off on his own. No, that would be
New
what
character
a
type,
plot twist.
finally.
Hasta la vista. I think that's Portuguese, says Six as he touches the water.
I don't know what Portuguese is, but you touch it, you're gone. All right.
All right.
And you all find yourselves in relatively close proximity in a strange, large cave filled with large hysterium crystals and glowing mushrooms of all size and shape. and many
This is cool.
and many. When you peer behind you, I'll bring you to the map in a moment. But when you peer behind you, you can see that same kind of shimmering, waving wall of light that apparently is where you came from. And as you all kind of enter through it, one at a time, you have to you almost fall over because at first you were like leaning down, touching it, and then all of a sudden you're thrust forward into this cave. There's all sorts of. It's dark, but these glowing mushrooms provide a dim light pretty much everywhere. It looks like this has been carved out, and you can see ahead of you, like chests and barrels and little workstations and comfy chairs, on outcroppings in this cave, and it's a strange sight. I will bring you there now to show you.
I'm gonna grab a glass of water. Are they medium-sized creature chairs?
Yeah, absolutely. Off to your left. You all land here in this strange environment. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll be 30 seconds with it.
Okay, we'll take 30 seconds. But other than that, the few other details you notice is that there's brush. There's like bushes that have, perhaps from the hysterium or something else, changed to a light purplish color. And there is evidence of structure here. There are man-made bridges and arches, and it looks like either Durathil was wrong and this is not some sort of escape tunnel, or it was that, and also kind of just a chill place to hang out, given the comfy chairs and the workstations and all the apparent storage. The only other thing of note would be some decor. There would be vases and like armor statues and other things of the like. It looks like there must have been a lot done down here. So, as you all land and kind of catch your footing, what will you do?
Walk over here.
Okay. You walk.
I'm immediately. Whoa, there's an eyeball on the ground.
60, you do notice up ahead there are like purple eyes kind of painted or carved into the ground in a couple of places.
I have a bad feeling about this place, but it sure is pretty.
It is. It is actually very beautiful.
Just in like a super dangerous sort of way. Sorry. I haven't seen that. All right. Obviously, we're gonna have to be watching for traps here. I don't know if we have anyone specifically that's good at identifying those, especially magical ones. But the blue crystals there, they're definitely hysterium. The little lighter colored ones.
Honestly, what I could do, I do have a spell, that would tell me that there are traps here, but that is it. It won't tell me where they are. It'll just tell me how many there are. It's somewhat useless.
That might be better than not knowing anything at all.
Yeah. As you discuss this, and Six is kind of looking around. Six, make a perception check, quick.
Yes, sir.
As far as you can tell, most of the crystals around here are probably very large hysterium crystals, which is a little off-putting. Otherwise, you see some other crystals of other like light blue and other colors. No idea. Maybe. Yeah.
How many? I mean, is it? Can I identify multiple colors? Like, there's definitely a blue one that's different than this purple one type of thing. Or are they definitely different colors?
Yeah, they're definitely
roughly
different
how
colors.
many different colors? Roughly how many different colors do I identify? Just kind of looking around.
Looking around briefly, probably anywhere from like 4 to 5. There are a few different shades of blue, and then the ones that are pretty clearly hysterium.
All right. I mentioned to the group, it would probably be a good idea to have samples of these different kinds of hysterium, maybe on our way out. Not right now, but just so we can get some eyes on them and, I don't know, identify different types if there are different types.
Not a bad idea. I like it.
All right. Bess, what do you think? How's it? It's romantic in here, huh?
I would call it unnerving, but it is nice.
Yeah, that's what yep.
I would look at
Are
the
we
barrel.
sure that the crystals that aren't purple are hysterium?
Not really.
No. Yeah, I'm not sure. Some additional testing would be nice if our friend the ex-mage there wasn't going a little crazy at the cult. He might be able to help us with some of that, but it's hard to say.
Can I walk up to
Also,
one of the
the,
blue crystals and investigate it up close?
Yeah, most of the blue crystals are quite small. There's one right here that you could just kind of walk over to. What are you trying to discern here?
If it's hysterium or not? Does it like
Make an
smell
investigation,
like it?
or make an
Like,
investigation or
taste
arcane.
like it?
Yeah, investigation or arcana. Does it? I'm sorry. Does it taste like it? Is
Eat
that-
the hysteria.
Are you gonna lick it?
Please do.
Depending on what I roll.
Depending on
I'm sorry. What am I
I bet our
supposed to
friend
roll?
either arcana or investigation.
the originator there would be interested in noting that there are different types of hysterium.
Okay. Oh, it's an arcana of 16. You don't touch it, but you move up. And trying to detect any sorts of magic, trying to discern any magic properties with the blue ones, these smaller blue ones, you don't detect anything at all. You don't feel anything.
I want to pick it up.
Okay. You grab it. Doesn't hurt.
I'm gonna pretend like it hurts and throw it at 6.
Okay. Ah! She throws it at you.
My immediate reaction is probably to catch it, because I would do that with weaponry and whatnot.
I
Does it
imagine you
hurt when I
if
catch
you
it?
can catch an arrow, you can catch this thing chucked at you. You grab it. Ah! No, it doesn't hurt. You just have like a
Oh,
large bluish, slight kind of clear almost chunk in your hand.
What do you
Alright,
think,
I think I'm gonna put it in the pocket and get it off my flesh. So I do that. I put it in a pocket of my backpack or something
Okay,
like that.
just mark it down
How
as
big-
large blue crystal.
Okay.
How big are the mushrooms?
The mushrooms vary in size from what you'd expect a mushroom to be to like 8 feet tall.
Damn, that's a big ass mushroom.
Fuck.
That's like at least really large.
I would think so.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys. Do you want to start an initiative order, or should we just kind of keep rolling?
I'm okay to keep rolling.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
I would like to cast Detect Magic, which is
Okay.
a first level spell,
Is
and I
that
can
immediate?
sense the. Yes.
Okay.
Or it's concentration up to 10 minutes, so yes.
Okay.
I can learn its school of magic, if any, and I can see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. So I'm guessing I'm gonna be blinded, huh?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. Fuck, I know. Where's my? I have something that was good for schools of magic. Okay. Yes. So, you all, Doran, you might recognize. You guys see Bess cast a spell, and immediately she kind of has to like cover her eyes a bit because she appears to be blinded suddenly. Bess. Oh, everything is magic. The hysterium is magic. The chest and the suit of armor, and the barrel that Doran is walking up to. The barrel is the only thing not magic. The eyes on the ground are magic. The mushrooms are magic. The blue crystals are magic. There's magic materials on the tables over here. There's the chairs are even magic. This armor over here is also magic. This chest is like everything is magic.
Since Doran is heading over in this area, what types of magic are those? The suit of armor and the what chest?
Yes. Okay. The suit of armor is let's see here. Is the suit of armor is shit, I'm sorry. I don't actually have these like marked down, but I definitely should have.
Haha, fuck you. Get a
Okay.
haircut, nerd.
The armor is transmutation, and the chest is conjuration.
I'd yell for Doran to be careful over there.
I give a thumb up and I go over to the barrel, which I was gonna do before I knew anything was magic, and I'm gonna poke it.
Okay, you walk up to the barrel. Poke. Nothing. It is a barrel.
Does it look like it can be opened easily?
Probably.
I tip it up so it's not on its side. I just open the barrel.
Okay, you lift the top, and there appears to be grain within it.
I take a pinch of grain and I lick it.
Not entirely tasty. Very old grain, but grain.
There's grain in this barrel.
That's how you get salmonella.
I grab a handful of grain and put it in my pocket for later.
You have a handful of grain. Pocket grain.
That is
Pocket
the
full of
point of
grain.
me having it. Now I have pocket grain. If someone comes too close, I will blind
Not
them.
as blinding as sand, but, we'll still confuse your enemy quite a bit. Throw a bunch of rice at them. Happy
I grab a
anniversary.
handful. I grab a handful of grain and I throw it at the chest.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh dear.
Plum, 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 plum. You threw it at the chest. There is now grain on the ground. And you no longer have a handful of grain.
On the ground.
I grab another handful of grain and throw it at the suit of armor.
Clink, 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 clink.
6.
Doran,
Do you know how to do music?
twice.
Okay, I'm gonna make a beat. I'm gonna start making a beat by throwing grain at the armor.
I take out the
Clink.
mouth harp and
Clink.
drop down a beat or a rhythm.
Okay, so you get a handful of grain, clink, clink, clink,
Okay.
clink, and then 6 begins.
I would love to join in on this. I have to restart my computer. My entire thing is frozen. I can't even open Discord. So I'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Doran and 6, make a performance check, please.
That's not bad. 6, don't let me down. I need you.
Boom.
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah.
I needed you.
I swallow the mouth harp.
So, clink,
I hate
clink, clink, clink. As you guys start creating music, it begins echoing throughout this little chamber, and the armor clunk, clunk, raises its arms.
Doran, what have you done?
I
He
stop.
dancing.
You stop.
Yeah.
The armor stops moving.
I take a step back. Clink.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Pause that for a second. I start playing the harp.
Okay. It begins. Make another performance check.
As this is going on,
Uh-huh.
I can wait.
You're gonna wait?
I can wait for this to be.
Well, what are you doing while they're doing this?
Oh, I want to investigate the eye on the floor.
Okay, you move up to the eye. The School of it is magic. The School of Magic is
I miss you, Isaac.
abjuration, I believe.
Do you believe or do you know, Holden?
Abjuration and or enchantment. No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Divination.
That's that. Okay.
It is the eye is divination. With an
Cool.
18.
Thank you.
6 is like, oh, whoops, was holding it the wrong way. Starts playing it properly. And the armor, less clunkily now, raises its arms and then lowers them back down and takes a step forward.
Does it seem to be moving with purpose?
It seems to be moving. Hold on. It faces 6 and takes a step toward him.
Is that
I pause. Yes,
You stop,
Doran.
the armor stops.
I'm gonna. We should. If it's gonna move in a straight line towards you, if Alistair stands on one side, I stand on the other, and we tighten a piece of rope, we can try to trip it.
I don't know if we need to. It's just sort of standing there right now.
Yes, but I think it would be funny.
I'll give you that. That's it. Does it seem to be moving while we talk, or just in response to the music?
As soon as you stop playing the music and start talking, nothing. It stops in place.
6, don't make any sudden moves. I'm gonna walk towards it.
Okay, you move over to it.
Don't freak out. 21, not to freak out.
Okay.
I reach towards its head mask, like the helmet.
Oh, whoops,
Does it have
sorry.
something that goes up?
You're, what's that?
Like the helmet,
You're
does it
gonna
have something that slides up so I could see where if there was a face in there?
Yeah, you could reach up. It's a little tall, but you're also a little tall. You
I was
reach
gonna
up.
say, if it was too
slide-
tall, I will just make
yeah.
myself taller.
Yeah, you slide open in the face mask. There's nothing there right now.
I put one hand on the side of the helmet.
You put your hand inside of it.
On each side of it.
Okay.
I lift straight up.
You pull the helmet off.
Cool. I would like to walk away.
Okay. Do you put the helmet back on, or you just drop it on the ground?
No, I have it.
Okay. You have a large helmet.
I play for a few more seconds. I want to see if it continues to walk without its head. But now,
Okay. You
Yeah.
start playing
really
again.
bad at this.
You start playing again. Not great. And it starts clinking around again. And now that you're playing with the helmet off, you can see this ethereal, flaming face appear where the helmet once was. And it has two large black holes of eyes staring directly at you, Six. And it kind of like clunkily begins moving towards you a bit.
Does it look angry?
It doesn't look
Oh,
friendly.
Stop
It's not
playing.
moving in a hostile way necessarily. It's like next to Dorn and not attacking him, but it is coming toward you when you play.
I stopped playing.
Okay, and
This
the flaming face
fascinating.
disappears, and the armor stops moving.
Take off its arm.
Okay, you take the arm off.
Okay.
You
I
have
take off both arms.
Okay.
I'm not this time. I'm tossing them as far away as I can.
okay, so you're just tossing the pieces individually as far away from each other as possible.
Yeah.
Okay, the
I
armor
take
has been disassembled.
a step back. 6.
I play a few notes.
Okay. As you start to play, you watch the arm over here, the leg over there, all start to slide back toward the chest piece, where this large ethereal like wind of fire, this humanoid-esque shape, is trapped in this chest piece, and the other pieces start sliding toward it.
Stop playing.
When looking at the figure in the armor, does that what magic does that show? For me, for my magic goggles.
I believe that would be
Moggle.
Necromancy.
conjuration.
Ooh.
Okay.
Dorn, what made you think of music?
Don't know. Did he
Oh.
stop? Did you stop playing?
I believe
Yes,
so.
I've stopped playing.
I would like to grab the R. How big is the barrel?
Big enough for a couple arms.
I'm gonna try to put both arms in the barrel with the grain, so it's like weighing the arms down and shut the barrel,
Okay. Yeah.
like filling them. So filling them.
Yeah, you do so.
I take a step back, shutting the barrel. Go. One more time, 6.
2, 3, 4. Oops, I lost it. And
You
Okay.
can always tell if it's gonna be double digits or not because of the box size.
He
Oh,
begins
that's
playing
fine.
again, this time pretty tolerable, and you see the barrel start to shake, and the other, like the legs, start sliding back into place, but the barrel's just like shaking vigorously, and some grain falls out.
I stop.
Okay.
6. So here's what I'm thinking: either we can fill this armor with grain and see if it moves, or we just don't make music.
While
Sorry,
that's
say
going
that
on,
again?
You go best.
Oh, while that's going on, I
Yes.
want to poke the eyeball.
You poke it. Okay. You and for just kind of poke it, and it begins to glow a bright purple, and the armor starts shaking vigorously once more, and you can see now, the ethereal thing that is a part of it. The barrel, the lid of the barrel flies out. You don't see the arms quite yet. The lid of the barrel flies out, and you hear from within the armor, and you can see the flaming body within the armor, and it looks to you, Doran, and advances to attack. Everybody roll initiative.
Ah, dick monk.
Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
I knew it was gonna be me.
It's gonna be. Uh-oh.
Oh, good. I'm gonna die.
Did we take a long rest before our battle in the?
Nope. You guys didn't rest at all. Somebody had to go and poke the fucking portal.
I'm sorry. I was curious.
No,
I
you
need
weren't the
water.
first.
You were not.
I've been fucking
It's
with
all
it.
good. Isaac.
Oh, lucky you guys. Okay.
Lucky us. I rolled a 3.
No, trust me, you got lucky. This thing also rolled a 3. Doran, what's your modifier?
1.
Yeah, you beat it.
I hate this computer.
Okay, Isaac, here's what
am I
you
rolling
missed.
for?
Initiative.
Oh.
Here's what you missed. They were playing music, and the armor started animating with a flaming body, like humanoid body thing from within it. Doran promptly stopped Six from playing the music, and then dismantled the armor and shoved its arms into a barrel full of grain, while Bess was investigating other things. And as Bess was investigating one of the eyes, she poked it, and it glowed with an L, bright purple. And then the ethereal, like, flaming body within the armor started reattaching the pieces, except for the arms still trapped in the barrel, to itself, and became angry and is running and is moving toward Doran to attack. And that's where we rolled initiative.
I have to say, Jason, I love your new animal hoarding thing.
So,
I don't know why it shows up there, but thank you.
Oh my god, it only took me 4 fucking tries to roll initiative. Jesus.
yikes. Okay,
Welcome
Bess,
back.
what's your initiative modifier?
+1.
Bess.
4 plus 4.
Okay. 6.
I would say +5, and I had a 4, so 9, please.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God, we're not doing
Wait, did
too
you
hot.
did you roll initiative? Oh, you used it using the actual thing. And Alistair, you said you had a +1?
Yep.
Okay. So, let me just reorder this quick. Alistair is first to act, seeing this thing attack, followed by Bess, who will whip around to see this thing attacking after she touched the eye, which made it glow, then Six, then Dorn. Then the creature, who rolled terrible initiative, probably because of half of its body being, or a third of its body being stuffed into a barrel of grain. So, well done on that.
Did I throw off your encounter a little bit?
You guys have no idea.
He has no
Oh.
arms. I took off his arms.
I'm going to go ahead and switch the music here. But Alistair, you are first to go.
Alright.
Can I say that as it turns towards me, Doran makes a squealing noise?
You sure can.
What I would like to do.
Heat metal.
I'm gonna point at its head.
Okay. It is the animated armor. All that is
I don't know
sticking
if it's
out.
gonna do damage, but I'll
Yeah,
try it.
all that is sticking out. So the helmet is there now. The legs have been reattached, and it's kind of formed back up. The arms are nowhere to be seen. You saw Doran stuff those in. So there's just like two like flaming, like spouts of fire coming out where the arms would be.
Oh, okay, it's fire. Okay, never.
Yes.
I'm not gonna heat metal then.
Yes.
It's like takes the top off, buddy.
Yeah.
Then.
What would you like to do instead now that you have all of the information?
Wow, I have really wrong things set for this spell, so ignore the target range and duration.
Okay. Thunderclap. Yeah, bursts of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range.
What's the range?
I need to fix that. Let me look it up real quick because I think I replaced it earlier, like before I started playing him, and I didn't change any of the fucking parameters. Because it says, oh my god, don't freeze again, please.
Don't freeze again.
Hold on. I'm gonna fucking.
No, it's Holden.
That's me. No, that's the right description.
I know, but none of the. God, I wish I could use my computer.
It's just a 5-foot area.
I genuinely am about to break this fucking thing over my knee. As I boot up the task manager, it goes, okay, I'll work, fine. Don't force close me. And then the entirety of Google Chrome shuts.
I think this is a spell centered around you.
I thought Thunderclap was a cone.
Says nothing about a cone. Just says range/area 5 feet, 1d6 con save, whatever. Each creature within range other than you, which leads me to believe it's centered on you.
Okay.
So all you'd hit was 6 with that.
Do it!
Yay!
Kill him. We brought you down here to stuff you in a barrel of grain, 6.
No, I should have left that hatch closed.
Okay, well then, I wish I could know what I could do, except the entirety of Google shut, and now it's not reopening. So, there we go. Holy fuck, I've never had this issue before on my laptop. I literally have not had this issue.
No worries, man.
The only 3 things that are open is the Direwood tab, my stat sheet, and Discord. And it can't handle it.
Just punch it.
Oops.
And it still sounds like a fucking jet engine. I don't get it. So it's currently running towards us.
Thundercrap. It's running toward Doran and sort of you and 6, yeah. Bess is separated from the group. A little bit.
Okay.
Holden, I
Right.
think the cat farted.
Gross.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't me.
I cast Thundercrap.
Thundercrap. 6 has explosive diarrhea.
Oh my god. Please start working. This is actually so fucking annoying.
I'm sorry,
I'm
man.
so sorry.
No, don't.
Do you
Not
want me
your
to just
fault.
move you in the order for a
Can
moment?
you just cast Dissonant Whispers for me?
Dissonant whispers. I
Okay,
can.
no, never mind, it loaded.
Okay. Discord manually. Only a creature of your choice within range can hear. Whacking it with terrible pain. Okay. Must make a wisdom save. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage. Okay.
Oof, that's a lot of damage, like.
Okay. Yeah, it will make that save.
Okay, if it
wisdom
fails
save.
the save, it has to use its reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
Interesting. Let's see. It's a wisdom. What is your wisdom modifier, buddy? Okay. That is a 6. That is a fail. So it's going to take 3d6 damage, which you rolled 17 on. So it's going to be down. Okay. As far as creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous. Okay, so now it just has to run from you.
Damn straight.
Okay. Yeah. You guys hear like the faint sounds of whispers throughout the cavern, and then the creature and starts turning around.
Ooh, okay.
Wrong.
Okay.
Only the creature can hear it.
I was just giving it flavor.
I whisper a discordant melody that only the creature of my choice can hear.
I was giving it flavor.
Oh.
No, no flavor.
No flavor
Bland.
allowed. Only bland damage.
Oatmeal, no brown sugar.
Jesus. All right. Anything else?
No, that's gonna be it for me. And then actually, I will move up a bit. So this guy is Sprinty Boy, right?
What? That's Bess.
Okay, I don't know people yet. The new tokens are fucking me up. Where's Sprinty guy? Is that him? No, he's over here.
He is an ethereal, flaming body
Okay,
within
is this
large
Doran?
armor. Yes.
Then I will step here and watch. Actually, no. I'm going to walk up next to Doran.
That's
Okay.
me.
And then, enjoy walking away.
Meat metal. Ew. Okay.
Because the creature has to use its reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
Must immediately use its reaction. Okay. It will immediately use its reaction to Why did Bess just move?
Sorry.
5,
There we go.
10,
Sorry.
15, 20, 25, 30 to run toward Bess.
God damn it.
That's me.
You fucked it.
I look at Doran, I go, got him away from you, and then I see him sprinting at Bess, and I go, oh, fuck.
Okay. And the barrel of grain is still just shaking vigorously. Grain spilling everywhere. Bess, this thing is now sprinting toward you.
That's great.
Does it get to make a wisdom save on each of its turns, or?
No, I believe it's just that turn. I believe just that turn,
Just
it
that
has
turn.
to run away from me. It has to use its
Understood.
reaction and sprint away from
Okay,
me.
so until your next turn, it's running away from you.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, Bess, what are you doing as it's charging towards you? This flaming, there's like flame spouting from where the arms used to be.
Is my detect magic still going? Do I just see magic running at me?
You just see flaming magic running at you. And screeching.
6, I love this.
I'm gonna try. You know, I want to try using command, but I don't know if it will understand my language. Would I have any knowledge towards that before casting the spell?
No.
No. Then, I am going to run.
Okay.
By movement speed.
Do that. Do that.
It looks like I have a movement speed of 40. So I'm gonna dash. Gosh, are the squares 5?
Yep.
Sadie, stop.
Bad Sadie.
Sadie's farting.
Sorry.
Wait,
She's
no.
playing with the string lights.
Straight lights.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to there.
Okay. Bess fucking books it.
And they yell, ah!
So, echoes throughout this cavern. 6, what are you doing as Bess fucking runs?
I turn toward it, and well, let's see. How far am I here? 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. I
Not step on the eye.
approach. Not to step on the eye. Okay. Whoa! I tried to move my guy, and there we go. So that's 25 feet right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I am just gonna go ahead and smack an attack on him. Pulling up my attackers. We'll do a fist, and then we'll follow through with that elbow. Oh,
Okay. You swing.
Oh.
You swing twice, and its etherealness kind of just waves away from you, and your fists go right through.
Okay. That sucks. And I stay where I am.
Okay.
I'll turn around to face it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. Doran,
All right.
you see Six run up and nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna run over here and put the lid back on the barrel and sit on it.
You know, I would have said make a strength check. I'll take it. Okay. You throw the lid back down on the barrel, and as far as you can tell, it's not opening. As long as you're on it.
I'm sitting on it, shaking, going. Ah,
Yeah, you're just sitting. It's like a fucking roller coaster. Just. But you're confident as long
Very
as you're on it,
cinematic.
it's not opening.
Was that my accent?
So we have
then?
we have this little rat girl screaming and running away. We have this monk punching at air. We have another dude standing there going and we have this shifter sitting on a barrel shaking. What a scene we have created. Holy
Absolute fucking
shit.
beast.
Anything else, Doran?
I'm seeing if I have any bonus actions. I think I can do something. I'm going to use 2 sorcery points
Okay.
to turn Witch Bolt into a bonus action.
Which bolt?
This one.
Okay.
Hardy.
Okay, turn that into a bonus action. You watch, let's see. You watch the beam of energy crackle through the armor. It seems to have no effect.
Ah!
Yeah, like the armor is just, but the creature does not seem to react. And Doran lets out another. Alistair, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Faithful Hound.
Okay.
Right. Here.
Okay.
Oh, shoot, I forgot to... Hold on. Oh, no, I don't have these done yet. Fuck! I knew I was forgetting something.
There is a faithful hound.
Did that work?
Yep. Phantom dog, unoccupied space. Okay. When it remains for until you dismiss an action. Okay. Until you move more than 100 feet away. The hound is invisible to all creatures except you. Okay, it is invisible. Got it. And a smaller. Can I? How do I mark it as invisible? It has a ninja mask. It's invisible.
That's what I do.
Let's see. When a smaller or larger creature comes within 30 feet of it, without first speaking the password that you specify, when you cast the spell, the hound starts barking loudly. Okay. So the hound. So you guys don't see anything, but you just hear a barking like right next to the fucking armor boy. The hound attempts to bite one creature. At the start of each of your turns, the hound attempts to bite one creature within 5 feet of it. Okay. Cool.
So that probably wouldn't bite this turn, would it?
At the start of each of your turns, so no.
Yeah, shit.
But there's an invisible hound.
Nice, 48 piercing.
Yeah, that's pretty gnarly.
And then... I'm going to turn a leaf that I have into a dagger.
Excellent. You have a leaf
And
dagger.
that is all.
Cool. Bess.
I will go and actually... I will
wait.
help... I will sit on that with him.
Shit. Whoops. Sorry, I totally just skipped the armor's turn. Because when I moved when I changed the token, it got rid of its turn. So that's my bad. I just let you go for free right away. But it's his turn, and then we'll move on to Bess. So it doesn't have to run anymore. No, that's not your fault at all. Doesn't have to run anymore. Correct.
Correct.
Correct. So it's going to turn around to 6, and not having anything to any weapons. Its arms are gone. Two bolts of lightning are going to emanate from its eyes at you.
All right. Okay.
Is that a spell?
Correct that.
That is a spell.
I'm gonna counterspell it.
Okay. Let me check the level here. Yeah. No, you can do that.
I go, ah!
Okay. So you completely counterspell one of the bolts. So both eyes start to glow with I'm sorry, not electricity. They're flames. They're flaming bolts. That will both start to like grow. Fire starts to grow out of them, and one of them just fizzles back out. But one is still going to be launched at you. 6. With only a 16 to hit, so you're going to definitely dodge out of the way as a burst of flame shoots out at you, as if from a flamethrower from its eye. Bess, now it is your turn.
Hi.
That's not
Hi.
very swag of it.
It's not very cash money.
Bess is gonna shout from over where she's standing now.
Oh, yes, I will reveal slightly more area now that you've moved over there.
Maybe we should try calming it down with music. Didn't it like that the first time?
She yells.
Shit. That is what Bess will say. What will she do? Let me think. Just a moment. Is that thing within 60 feet of me?
Let's check. No, ma'am.
Can
But
I
you
use...
could use your movement to get within 60 feet. If you go here.
Can I do that and cast the spell that I'm looking?
Yep, movement and then spell.
Yeah, I will do that. I would like to cast Banishment on it,
Okay.
which is a Charisma saving throw.
Fuck this spell. Okay, charisma saving throw.
DC 16.
It's gone.
Does the chest stop shaking?
The barrel stops shaking. The armor, the suit of armor, begins to flop to the floor in pieces. The flaming specter within it fades out from your plane and is gone. Way to shut
Everyone
that down.
hide the armor! Put it in chest! I don't care!
Does the armor just sort of clatter to the ground?
Yep.
Or is it going to... Okay. That was fascinating, guys. That's not what GERD is, right?
No, I believe... I actually haven't seen Gerd. I wouldn't
Yeah,
know.
nobody knows who GERD is except Bess.
I didn't think that's what GERD was.
I hope
Zelfer has
not.
seen inside of it, but Doran has not.
Does that sound...
So,
Did you ever cast Detect Magic or anything around GERD, Bess?
I don't
think so.
remember.
I don't think so. You don't remember seeing flames shooting out from the armor of GERD, so definitely not the same thing, but you're not sure if the magic used is
okay.
similar.
When Doran said to bring, like, hide the body parts and stuff, I'm gonna... Can I roll that barrel up over to them?
The barrel behind you?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
Okay, Bess rolls a barrel over to you guys. Probably offering to put the rest of the pieces in there.
Yeah.
You could definitely fit the legs. Yep.
I'm worried about the chest.
Why don't we hide it on top of a mushroom?
I pick it up, and I go, I have an idea. I'm going to run, and I'm going to throw it into the orb that brought us in here.
Okay, you pick up the chest. It's pretty fucking heavy. You haul it over and toss it in, and it's gone.
I raise my arms.
This
And
is
then
terrible.
Now we have to wait a minute because it might come back.
Oh, I can just drop the spell.
Everyone get ready.
Everyone ready? Anybody want to prepare an action?
I cocked back a fist.
I cock back a firebolt as I sit back. on
I
top of
ready
the
my
barrel.
dagger.
I ready my dagger as well.
Okay, you all
And I...
you all focus on the spot. I'll move you into position to attack. You all focus on the spot where it was. Best release the spell.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, thank God. Thank all of the gods. Except for you. You know who you are. I point at the stuck eye.
So I think I was gone when you guys did something with the chest. Did you guys open it?
I just threw grain at it.
Okay. Well, Alistair kind of wants to open it.
Oh, sorry.
I wouldn't suggest that.
You want to open this chest?
I would love to, but it's not there anymore, is it?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I opened the barrel. I pulled out one of the arms and dumped the grain from it. Use this.
No, I have my own methods.
Does it not involve a random suit of armor's arm?
It does not. That would be cool, but I don't think I want to be that close to it.
I put it back in the barrel and shut it.
But the chest is in the other place, right?
Oh, there's a chest right here.
I thought you threw it.
No, I threw the chest plate.
Oh, my bad. I misheard.
Yeah. So now you have two you have two legs of armor, in one barrel, two arms in the other, a helmet scattered somewhere. I thought Doran had it, but somewhere.
I threw that shit.
Yeah, you threw it. You have a helmet somewhere lying around here, and the chest is just gone. But the actual the container chest that it was standing behind is still there.
I would walk away from it.
I would motion for him to walk away from it, and then I will cast Unseen Servant.
I
Okay.
leaned to 6. Remember, I never screamed anything. I was never panicking.
I was.
Oh, Bess, you would also notice, as you were the one investigating this, the eye that you touched that started this whole thing shifts back to the dim purple.
Hey, everybody! Don't step on this. I point.
That's the eye.
Yeah, that there.
Okay, yeah. We'll do
I
our
spy
best.
with my little eye, an eye that'll make us all die. That's-
No, I want to
Oh
step on it
my.
because there's
It's very
no
Night
armor.
Vale, Holden. I like it.
There's no armor. I want to see what's gonna happen.
I'd like to back up and then have the servant open the chest.
Okay, you're unseen servant. Does that is your hound gone?
Yes, I would have dispelled him
Understood. Hound is gone.
after calling him a good boy.
I'm gonna keep
'Cause he
token
is.
around though. He's a very good boy. You give him a couple of head pats. He
You
disappeared.
guys just saw Alistair randomly patting the air around him.
Yeah, but like there's something like you can see something push up against his hand, and it's gone. Your unseen servant bends over, goes to open the chest. It does not budge. Appears to be locked.
Of course. The chest is locked. Do we say fuck it?
Fuck
I
the
have an
chest.
idea.
No, like,
Ha ha ha!
Six would like to fuck her chest. Heyo.
Yes. Here,
Yes.
I have an idea. Alistair.
go ahead.
We throw the chest through that portal and deal with it later.
But I want to know what's in it now.
But later, when we can open it and hopefully it won't spawn it. Maybe the chest isn't trapped, but everything else is. That'll be-
How big is the chest?
It's probably like 3 feet wide, 2 feet tall.
I'm gonna try to pick it up. Is it?
As you
how
pick
heavy
it-
is
As you go to pick it up, you grab and you pull. It doesn't really budge.
Oh.
Like you can feel it being clung to the ground by something.
Yeah, it's not moving.
I have an idea.
Actually, if you'd like to really try, you can make a strength check.
I'm a bard,
All right.
so sure.
Gets a nat 20.
That's a save. I almost did the save thing. I don't know why the saves are in core stats. I feel like saves should be under skills.
You pull and you hear like a cracking underneath it. Like you did something, but doesn't budge too much. But
Nah,
as
fuck.
it rattles slightly as you're like, "Argh!" And you can hear the familiar sound of coins within it.
Alistair looks at Doran like,
You all hear it. It jingles throughout the cavern.
I look back. Hey, 6! Bess, if we work together, we can move it.
I don't
That's-
like
money.
it.
I mean, we are adventurers, right?
It's like stuck to the ground. I saw you move it over by the orb that we came in, and then we leave it not in the other place. I say we leave it here near the orb, so that when we backtrack and come back to the orb, we're Gucci.
I don't think that's a bad idea. I will attempt to move the chest with him.
I
I
will.
will
know,
help. Yeah,
I'm-
we'll all help,
Going to.
except for Bash.
Ready some
I'm not
healing
gonna
spells.
lift it, but I am going to give you guys each enhance ability. Let me see which level I need to cast it to get all of you. Third level. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm reading. Ha!
While you're reading, I'm going to cast a Bardic Inspiration on 6. I'm going to go, you got this. Let's get some coin. So you now have a D10 to use.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
First time.
I know. There was a
Are
time
all
limit set,
three
and we've
of them
officially hit that time limit.
All 3 of them are lifting, yes.
Okay, I can only give it to 2. I'm going to give it to.
Well, 6 was
I'll
just
give
given
it
a Bardic
to-
Inspiration D10.
Yeah, 6 now has a
Oh,
D10
okay,
to add to
perfect. So I
whatever.
will give that to Alistair and Doran. I will give them the bowl's strength. The target has advantage on strength checks.
Okay.
And his or her carrying capacity doubled.
Okay, so with all 3 of you lifting, here's how this is going to go. You will all roll a strength check, 2 of you with advantage, 1 of you with a D10 to add if you'd like. And if anybody rolls in that 1, it fails. And then you can try again with disadvantage, and if that fails, you can try once more, and you will suffer exhaustion. But we'll see how the first roll goes.
I have advantage.
That's a nat 20. That is for Alistair, a 15. So if 6 doesn't roll on that 1, you guys will be able to lift it.
I feel like the
So-
nat
Here
20
comes
negate the nat
So
1.
fuck this.
Save. Oh, skill. I always confuse my skill or with my save. Here we go.
Isn't
Here
it
we go.
stupid?
Okay. We got a 21 and a 15 and a 20. So you guys, all 3 of you, 2 of you feeling stronger than ever, and 6 feeling inspired by Alistair's words and coin. All heave, and you hear a clink, 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 and you pull it up, and you can see it was bolted into stone slabs beneath it in the ground. But you're all able together to rip it out brute force, and you can hear the coin jingling within.
All right.
I look at 6. I'm assuming how I'm visioning it is me and 6 are on either of the sides, and then Doran's helping from the front.
Yep.
Yeah,
So I
I'm
look
not,
over at-
I'm not very strong.
I look over at 6, and I look down at the bolts, and I go, who the fuck does that?
It's a good question.
Not me.
I'm going to leave
Somebody
my
who doesn't
treasure
want
chest
exactly
in this
this to
cave.
happen.
Let me bolt it to the ground. What?
Yeah, somebody who doesn't want exactly this to happen.
We should,
Somebody
invest,
wants us to open it.
we should invest in a crowbar.
We really should.
I have one.
Why don't we
Hey,
just open it now, then?
Wait. Why did we have to lift it up with brute force?
I pulled the crowbar out of my bag, and I hand it to Alistair, and I don't say much of anything.
I look at Dora, and I go, do you want to just open it now?
I have to get past the fact that I had to use my muscles, and I'm very upset by this.
I didn't think we didn't need it, right? We got it.
I'm going to open the fucking chest with the crowbar.
Okay.
I hope it blows up.
I'm gonna say make a strength check, and you still have the advantage.
Or does he? No, I'm not
you
getting rid of it.
guys watch Alistair take the crowbar. Like, all right, just whip
As
it
you
in
guys
there.
are like, here's the crowbar, bickering between, I'm just like, fuck it.
He just starts, and eventually he's like, wait, fuck it. He just puts his entire weight down on it and pushes, and poof, the chest bursts open. And Bess, behind you, the eye begins to glow once more.
No! You hear me yelling that.
Yeah, the eye begins to glow once more, and you can all hear echoing throughout the cavern.
I close the chest quickly.
And closes. The eye stays glowing, but Bess, you look back, and the eye, the echo fades before he closes it. And the eye kind of like sparks with purple and octarine energy and fades back.
Can I
Do we
hide
all
behind
hear
this
the-
mushroom? Oh boy.
Do we all hear the roars?
Yep.
Oh, I'd like to open it a little bit.
Nothing.
Can I see if this suit of armor is doing anything?
It
Am I
has.
within eye line?
You can see it, and it has the same enchantments as the first one.
So we know how to deal with that.
I'm gonna open it back up all the way.
It opens, and looking within, I would like for you to roll 1d100 for me.
Oh
Uh,
God! I'm gonna get
1d100
15.
plus 25.
Did you just open the Ark of the Covenant?
No, I think this is how many gold pieces.
Yep.
Oh,
There
okay.
is, in fact, 45 gold pieces worth of coin in there. So there's silver and copper and gold and maybe even a platinum, but for the sake of simplicity,
damn it.
45 gold worth.
I think every single time I've actually legitimately had to roll a d100 and hoping for a high roll, I've gotten under 50.
Well, 45 gold.
Pisses me off.
That's nothing to sneeze at.
Oh, 45 divided by 4.
It'd be 11 plus 1.
11 point. Yeah.
11.25. You know what? Fuck it. I mean, I said there's all sorts of... each of you gets 11 gold, 2 silver, 5 copper. Right? Yeah.
Yay. I'm going to put that down right now.
Yeah, 11 gold, 2 silver, 5 copper for everybody.
So
There you are. I put it in chat just in case you need a reminder. Well done. You guys have heavied your pockets a little bit.
All right, well,
I
shall
will
we
remind
go?
you, it is
That was a
now...
good dungeon.
You guys got here around, like when the sun was setting. It is probably now, you would guess, around 9 p.m., assuming time goes in the same manner where you are now as it does elsewhere.
hi Oreo.
And you're all, you wake up early, so you're all just a bit tired. But you can press on if you'd like. You will not suffer exhaustion just yet.
I'm tired and my magical energy is on the low end of the spectrum.
Okay, but that eyeball just glowed and we heard a roar.
Should
Yeah.
we head back to the head back to the other place and then
Well-
take a rest?
What I'm afraid of is that chest piece reanimated with the monster.
I mean, we could probably try to camp just at the mouth here if we wanted.
Oh.
Best
Didn't you
does
say
make a
there were
good-
chairs and stuff like that too in the next room over?
Across this little bridge here, there are some what appears to be workstations and chairs and barrels and another chest and another suit of armor and another eye and a vase and mushrooms and hysterium and lots of rock
Face.
and many things.
I say we take that suit of armor to pieces before we do anything else.
Sure. Does anyone have a little bit of healing energy they could burn before a rest for me?
Yeah, I totally have got this.
I would really appreciate that.
Let me see what I have left.
Or perhaps it would be better to recharge the ring. I ask, pointing to it. I used it to heal one of the goons.
Yeah, we can. I can do that. Maybe.
Well, during a short rest, I can also help people heal up a bit.
I need to sleep. I'm a little tired, and Doran gets cranky without his sleep.
Hangry. I mean, slangry.
Listen here, Six. I'll fucking cut you.
which spell did you use in the ring? I'm sorry.
I used the heal.
The cure wounds.
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds. Yes, sorry.
Okay, yeah, you're good. Okay, I did that at level 3. Thank you. Yeah. I'm gonna work on reloading the ring. Since we're about to rest, I would say, Alistair, it might be if you're able to help heal. That would be helpful.
Sure.
Are you able to help other people heal? Or
Are we taking a short rest or a long rest?
I would like-
This is only if we're planning on taking that statue down or the suit of armor apart before we go to sleep. Otherwise, I'd be okay.
I'll just give you a 3rd level cure wounds quick here. That's 3d8 plus 4.
Well, if we were just doing a short rest, then I'm going to be doing Song of Rest, which helps people with the 1d8 of health.
I thought we were
Everybody.
getting ready to bed down for the night.
So 6 you'll heal 17 points.
If you're getting ready to bed down, then why waste the energy on...
Well, because we're gonna try to take that suit of armor to pieces.
Fair. Yeah, I can help.
All right, 17. I am ready to go punch it.
I'm gonna
Or just take it apart.
head over there.
I will cure wounds. Who's the lowest? Who needs the health?
Doran has a little cut on his head where the mug hit him. That's it.
You got a little
Doran-
bump.
That's
Cartoon
it.
bump.
Doran looks fine. He looks like that's the only damage he's taken probably in the past 24 hours.
Okay, so does anybody else look beat up, or did they just get healed up?
I mean, Bess looks a little bit beat up, but she'd heal herself if she needed it, so it's
Too late.
fine.
You get
Ruins
healed.
Thank you.
Nerd.
What? Oh, thank you.
I walk over to Bess and I just go, Bap.
On her forehead.
Thank you.
Boop.
Head over to the armor.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Doran.
we have that quickly. We're gonna take it to pieces and fucking put it in barrels, move the chest plate outside.
All right.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Alice, are you gonna help?
Sure.
All right.
My token is not moving for some reason. Ah, that's not my token.
6.
That's not my token.
I'm assuming 6 is over here. Okay. Arms, head, chest plate, legs. Spread them. Chest plate goes out. Are we ready?
Don't step on the eyes.
Spread the legs. Got it.
Go. And I'm gonna
Okay.
take the pieces.
Doran says go, and you guys just start ripping this armor apart. Separating the legs and the arms and the helmet from the chest piece.
And moving the chest piece out.
I'd like to take the helmet.
Okay, you have a helmet. Are you just gonna take it? Are you gonna haul it back to the portal again and toss it out? Okay.
Yep.
So Doran hauls it over. I think you still have actually additional strength, so it's not as hard this time. Just and you chuck it through. Gone.
Whoa! Hey, hold on. Fuck your encounters.
Yeah. Fuck him indeed.
Fuck him indeed.
All right. Now, in this general vicinity, it doesn't seem as though, if I'm correct, that eye pointing to the one over here seemed to have activated that suit of armor. So when we got rid of the suit of armor, when it went to activate again, when we fucked with the chest, it seemed to fizzle out. So I'm not going to touch that eye, but assuming that eye would have activated this suit of armor, it's no longer going to do anything. But I don't want to test it. I don't want to fuck with it. I just think I feel safer now with that. The armor's gone.
Well, the arms, legs, and helmet. Okay, so Alistair is holding onto the helmet, and the arms and legs, I assume, are just spread all over.
Is there a barrel that?
There is
one
a
more barrel.
vase here. There is a chest here, and there's a barrel
gonna
over
put the
here by
helmet
the
on.
eye. You put the helmet on. It's a little big.
Oh,
Nice.
Kind of like clunks around a little bit, but
Does the arms and legs look like I can take them to more pieces?
if you spend some time properly dismantling them, probably.
Okay,
When I
what
put
about-
the armor. Oh, sorry, no. I thought you were done. My bad.
What about with a crowbar and brutally taking it to pieces?
You sure could.
6. Let's smash some armor.
feel free. You've got my crowbar.
Okay, you guys just start smashing the other, or you just start smashing the other pieces. So now there are
Okay,
bits.
does that.
Now there,
Pull the mouth cards.
What?
Play a little ditty there to
Just
see
a-
if it's working.
playing the mouth harp. As he's smashing pieces apart, you see a blue phantom this time. Where the chest piece was starts to form, and then it starts swirling all over the broken pieces and the armor bits everywhere. And there's this like blue swirl of ethereal energy all over the place where all these pieces are, and they start to try to come together as Doran's busting more of them apart.
I still have the helmet on. Do I see?
I
it?
assume you stop playing. Yeah, okay. So you
I
stop
do, I
playing
do.
and it fades away. And
Well, that answers that.
So it seems nearly useless without its armor.
Would I have seen anything with keeping the helmet on during that?
Oh
blue?
yeah, the energy would have like flown through your head or like around your head. It would have felt uncomfortable. It would have felt like, and your forehead's a little wet.
Probably where its mouth was.
I'm just gonna dismantle it to as many little pieces as I can with this crowbar.
Sure are.
Oh God. This could be funny.
6, did you get Bess's message about what's in the ring?
Oh,
chat?
I do have it. Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
thank you very much. I'm copying that down into my
Wonderful.
notes.
So,
No.
what will you guys do now?
Sleep.
As
Shall
Doran
we
is
go ahead and
finishing
take a
crunching up the
rest?
armor.
Who's taking first watch?
Oh, that's terrible volunteer.
All right. I'll
There's
take
some
last.
journal entries I need to do.
I will take none.
I'll take the middle one.
That's an option. Good. Give me a little bit. I will pull out a wire. Where are we sleeping? I recommend. over here.
I would assume, yeah, by the entrance.
Okay.
Or the
What is-
exit for a quick escape.
Hold on, what are on these tables?
If you'd like to investigate,
I would love to.
make an investigation check while they are figuring out where you guys are sleeping and making arrangements. Okay. As you walk over to the tables, there appear to be old scrawlings, notes in languages and language you don't understand. Some in common. It seems to be like in old arcane ingredients, you can assume. There's like a little crystal ball. There's some what probably used to be herbs, some pastes. The notes you don't fully understand. Some of the mushrooms definitely were here, but they're all like withered and dried out. Appears to be like little workstations of some sort, or like tinkering tables for alchemists and arcane users.
I mean, I know an alchemist that would really enjoy this, but he's a
I'm-
rat.
Pocketing the crystal ball.
Okay, you have an arcane crystal ball of unknown nature.
There seem to be more, maybe like sample size pieces of the different colored hysterium bits here, or anywhere around the room, possibly.
I mean, they're
Just stuff that I wouldn't have to like break off myself.
that you wouldn't have to break off yourself.
Yeah.
There's one on the tables, a smaller piece.
Okay. One of each, or of the different colors, or
One of the lighter blue one that's sort of translucent that you already have.
okay. Well, I'll leave it then. I'm
Okay.
looking for the other ones.
Alistair will pocket that one.
Okay.
Here you go.
I will tear off a piece of my my trench coat.
Tearing
And
off
wrap
a
it up in
piece
it.
of my heart now, baby.
Wrap it up
Oh,
and
sorry.
throw it in my
Yep.
my half bag of folding.
Okay.
Bag of folding.
I would like to put an alarm. Oh, here. Oh, I have the wrong thing set because that's up to 20-foot range. So I'm gonna put it here, and one here because it doesn't. It's a spell. I can have two of them active. I can have as many spell slots as I have
Okay.
active.
So you're kind of-
They are both going to be audible, meaning they will make a bell noise
Okay.
when they are tripped. I said it so we can't trip it ourselves.
Okay. Excellent.
And then I go, oh, that's me helping. Good
That's
night,
me.
dummies.
Good.
And I will move myself over here towards the entrance and kind of get myself snuggled up in my bedroll.
Okay.
And
So
that's
you-
where I will sleep.
You guys move back. I assume all of you kind of follow suit.
No, since I'm on first watch, I will be staying in here.
Okay.
Stay within 60 feet of those lines, because when they get of my alarms, because when they go active, they'll make the noise within 60 feet of them.
Who was second watch?
Me.
Well, first for my first watch, I'm actually gonna re-summon my dog.
Okay.
Which I don't know if I'm gonna cast it again, but
Nope.
I did anyway.
No.
Fuck you. And
Yeah,
he's gonna
You
go
have to resummon it if you dispelled it earlier, but yeah.
right up here.
Okay, that it can do.
And he lasts for 8 hours.
Excellent. So then Bess has second watch. Who has third?
I've taken third.
Okay, and then 6 is on third.
Lasts
Excellent.
for 8 hours and starts yerfing whenever there's the creature within 30 feet.
It will start Yerfin. Otherwise, the rest of you...
Without speeding the password.
Yep. The other 3. So as Alistair kind of takes up watch on the outcropping, and Doran finishes up laying his wire to protect you guys as you sleep near the entrance to this strange arcane cavern. The rest of you have laid down your bedrolls and get ready for a well-deserved long sleep. Or for some of you, as 2 more watches are to be had. But I think that's a good time to wrap up for tonight, and we'll pick up on your adventures in this cavern next time.